It is with deep honor and unwavering conviction that I speak to you today, not only as a member of, as an official of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, not only as a president of the AFLEX President Academy, but as a servant of the cause greater than any position or title, the cause of education, the cause of Africa's future. We gather here today under a theme that is not ceremonial, it is rather existential: education for all, empowering Africa's future. This is not a conference thing, it is a test of our resolve, our leadership, and our legacy. We are here to honor the steps taken in Africa's moving. Before we speak of what must be done, let us take a moment to acknowledge what has been done. Across our continent, governments have made courageous, visionary efforts. Ghana's free senior high school initiative has created a new benchmark. Kenya's competency-based curriculum is reshaping education for a future economy. Rwanda, once studied by genocide, now boasts one of Africa's most effective foundational learning systems. South Africa is investing heavily in digital learning and skills for the fourth industrial revolution. And I speak proudly as an Ethiopian. Ethiopia too has chosen the path of bold educational transformation. The Ethiopian commitment, education as a national mission. In Ethiopia, we are not treating education as an expense, but as a national survival strategy and a civilizational mandate. We are working on expanding universal access to primary and secondary education with an intensified focus on reaching rural and pastoral communities. We are reforming our curriculum to prepare learners not just for exams, but for life, citizenship, innovation, and leadership. We are investing in teacher training, retaining vocational education, and enhancing the quality and accountability of school leadership. We are revamping our higher education and research institutions to better align with national development priorities, from agriculture to artificial intelligence. We are placing girls' education at the center, not just as a social issue, but as an economic and moral imperative. We know education is not only about the future, it is the foundation of peace, productivity, and prosperity today. Introducing the African Leadership Excellence Academy, a school for servant leaders. As part of this broader national and continental commitment, allow me to introduce the institution I have the honor to lead. The African Leadership Excellence Academy, which herein after AFLEX, is not just a place, it is a promise. A promise that Africa can become and must rise its own generation of ethical, excellent, and future-ready leaders. Founded by the government of Ethiopia as a continental institution, AFLEX was designed to address one of Africa's greatest needs, not just a school for the people, but a school for the stewards. We coach, equip, and mentor a new type of African leader, rooted in service, not ego, guided by systems thinking, not slogans, driven by public purpose, not personal gain, focused on unity, transformation, and delivery. Because Africa does not suffer from lack of ideas, it suffers from lack of leaders who finish what they start, who serve rather than rule, who build, not just belong. AFLEX is committed to becoming Africa's forge for public sector excellence, a home for learning, leadership, innovation, and cross-border collaboration. We call on partners here today, governments, development agencies, academic institutions, to join hands with us, because educating a leader is educating a million lives with them. But still, Africa needs to do more, and as we have the paradox of wasted potential, excellences. As we celebrate our progress, we must confront the hard truths. Our over 100 million African children are still out of school. Girls in rural areas still drop out before secondary school at an alarming rate. And our countries who rich in youth remains poor in learning outcomes and underfunded education system. This is a paradox. We have vision but not enough velocity. We have talent but too little transformation. We have policies but we need powerful political will and public investment. That's why I want to extend my gentle reminder and a firm call for action. So today, with full respect and solidarity, I offer a gentle but uncompromising appeal to my fellow leaders. Raise education, villages and protect them in tough times, train, pay on green market education for digital age and the jobs of tomorrow, place girls at the center of the margins of education planning, and invest not just in infrastructure but in inclusion, innovation, and aspiration. Let us stop treating education as an item in the budget. Let it become the very heart of our national vision. Distinct versus education is not just a line in a plan. It is a line between chaos and order, between fragility and prosperity, between dreams deferred and dreams delivered. Let this be said of us years from now. They came together not just to talk but to turn the tide. They gave not just speeches but solutions. They chose not just to reform but responsibility. They were generations that made education for all, not just a slogan, but a legacy. Let us make that legacy together. Let us build the continent we long for. One child, one teacher, one classroom, one leader at a time. Thank you. May the torch of learning we light today illuminate every corner of Africa for generations to come. Thank you very much.